can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman, joined tonight by the other man in black, the one, the only man they call Derek.
What is up, folks?
We are back, Dynamite review. We're basically on the road to All In, and we are trying to see how everything pans out. And I think we tonight learned a lot about matches that are going to be happening, things for next week. Things are building. They're building two things. Things are becoming things.
Blossoming.
The question is, how do they blossom and how do they end and where do we go from there? But that's why we watch the never-ending show that is pro wrestling each and every single week. We appreciate all of you who come in, who share the content. If you haven't, make sure you share. If you guys haven't as well, join our Discord. I will be putting a link to that in the chat. Follow us on Blue Sky at EPW Show. We're at EPW Show on TikTok. Wherever you go, at EPW Show. Come on in, show the love, and make sure you join the Discord EPW Hub. Like that? Good.
It's nice.
Hop in, get in there, man, and join that Discord. I would like to get to 1K. I don't know if that's going to happen before All In. We got 18 days, but darn it, let's try our best.
Hey, you never know, man. You never know.
Yeah, lots of goodness and talk of the town tonight is what I'll leave it at.
Yes.
Very much looking forward to talking about Dynamite tonight. We got big matches for All In. We got people in the chat, man. Derek, how are things with you, bro? I know that we were partying a little bit last week. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Everything's solid. Getting ready to what is it? Not this week, next week. Move my daughter into college, and that's about it, bro.
It's all right. It's all right. All those years of coaching paid off.
Yeah.
Freedom, you won, bro. That's what I always tell people. You won. Get a scholarship, you won. It's a GG. So
yes,
congratulations to Derek and Derek's intern, we will say.
Yes.
So looking forward to that. Chat, man, I appreciate all of y'all who got it popping in here. Jocelyn in the house. Release left my body when that three-way was announced for All In. You ain't alone, sis. You ain't alone.
Right.
It was good. XG Dub was good. Quill's in the house, man. He said, what up, Conrad, Derek, and chat? Quill's is back to join my two favorite bros, Brother Conrad and Brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW. Hashtag
Dookie.
Trash Dookie. Hashtag doo-doo butter. And he's added another one for me. Hashtag dog water. Yes. Yes. Matt Lopez says, hi. Good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. Man, we appreciate you, Matt. One of the aces in the Discord, in the chat. If you need wrestling news, Matt Lopez has it on lock. He's one of the mods over there. I appreciate it.
Matt is on it.
He also said, Derek, well, I can't even troll tonight. I have to go back and remember to set up the soundboard again to make sure that you guys can hear the sound. I might mess with it and then might need you guys to put in there if it's working again or not, because what a pain. And I don't know where the sounds are trying to play from, but I don't know, man. What'd you think of? I gave Paul White credit for tonight, Derek. I thought he did a good job. Come on, bro. Don't be hating, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna hate. Paul White did his thing. He did his thing on as a commentator. I can't fault him for it. He did what he was supposed to do, and it wasn't unbearable. So shout outs to Paul White.
No doubt, no doubt. D Rich in the house as well. Hey guys, I enjoyed Dynamite tonight. I love Paul White on commentary with Tony Schiavone and Excalibur. Love that Jericho reunion during Jericho versus the Jet. Former tag champs, yes. Clown says, evening, everyone. What's going on, Clown? Clown, we might have to call you King of the Indies or something.
Right.
Or at least King of GCW. My man. The International Championship three-way has match of I think it's supposed to be match of the year contender potential. Absolutely, though. Absolutely. Congratulations on head of the Discord. It was already kind of there at that point, but it's now, I guess, official that I am running the entire Discord. So say a prayer for me. We're going to definitely need Kelsey was investing a lot of money into that, so we're gonna have to figure it out, man. But make sure you guys check them out still at AEW Fan Hub. They're always welcome back. Whatever they want to do could definitely happen. Mick Foley was also great tonight.
Yes,
for sure. All In is shaping up nicely. D Rich, I enjoyed the Continental Challenge matchups. Yes, they were. Collision was really, really good. Shout out to E, man. E is in the chat. What's good, E? I got to get back to you on some of your messages you sent me. E, also a mod in the Discord.
Yo.
Appreciate you, man. Look at that. CD, Maddie Lowe. Delay Gratz in the house. What up? D Rich, you're not wrong. Kofi and Austin Creed coming up on the Jericho Cruise. Who knows what that means, though? Maybe they're just trying to dip their toe back into wrestling, you know? Just saying. But Derek, as I was saying, if you guys don't know our schedule, Mondays, me and Sean Hubbard of HW Weekly go live, and we are Clash of the Podcast on Mondays. We usually talk WWE. Sometimes we fit in TNA, AEW talk, New Japan, whatever we can fit in there. We will. We're currently doing Dark Side of the Ring reviews. This week we'll be talking about Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Tuesdays, last night, 8:45, AEW Fan Hub. If you guys go over to the AEW Fan Hub Reddit, they have everything lined up perfectly for you over there. Nice chat during Dynamite. People are still welcome to go over there and do their thing. So very, very good. Very happy for all of that going on with them. And then right here, you rock with me and Derek right now as we speak.
Boom!
As we talk Dynamite. Speaking of
Dynamite.
Tonight, Dynamite live on TBS, HBO Max. We love it. Always a good show. Been doing this since the beginning. Who better, bruv? Derek definitely just stretched, and I heard things pop. That was gross, bro. That was gross. That's that pitching, bro.
Oh man, dude.
I told you that's that pitching arm. I don't know if y'all heard that. If the microphone picked that up, someone better tell me.
Oh man. Oh, it felt good. It had to happen.
Hey, what's going on? I think that's Cray. Jesus.
DeLeon.
What's going on, Jesus? He said, "Sup, Kyra Derek, enjoying Paul on commentary. Just need to find a new commentator to replace Tony. Also, who else joined Swerve's faction besides Austin and Kofi? Well, we got to see what happens with that. It's a possibility. I am thinking the way you are thinking, good sir. Beach, what's going on, brother?
BJ.
Welcome back. Always appreciative of BJ, the professor, back in the house. Yes. Las Vegas was a pretty good crowd tonight, for sure. Really good, man. And I'm glad you're excited to watch Collision. I don't know if that sound bar came through before. Let me know, guys. Just like I said, put a 1 in the chat if it works. That one was just for Derek. Hopefully it's working. If not, we will find a way. We will find a way.
That'd be Paul White in what was it? Oh God, Taken. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. We'll get you. Well,
oh goodness. Hopefully maybe that one worked. Like I said, I messed with a couple things. Breaking news: Andrade will face Volador Jr. at CMLL's anniversary show. Very nice. D Rich, my brother, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Derek, let's get into it, man. We open up the show tonight with your favorite bruv. Billiam Ospreay comes out. And he starts cutting a promo, and he's talking about the passing of, I believe it was his grandfather, if I'm not mistaken. And he calls out Kenny Omega and tells him, why don't you grace everyone with your presence since you've been so busy lately? But then we get Don Callis coming out, Derek.
Good old Donny boy.
Here he comes. So he makes the case that the reason for Will's success and Kenny's success and why they were able to beat each other was because Don Callis was in their corner. This son of a pup. What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Oh, good old Donny boy. Anything to throw a monkey wrench into the plans and take a whole different direction with what you're trying to do here. Like, well, I forget what they call it, but puppet master. But I don't know if it's that part. But pulling the strings, making everybody dance around. What better could Don Callis do? What better?
Can't trust him. Who better?
Who better than?
Who better than Canyon? Everybody.
Oh God. Dude, I forgot all about that. Oh man.
Yo, classic, bro. Classic. Yeah, dude, like unbelievable. I Matt said he was worried about Omega joining back with Don because of this promo. I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Afterwards, here comes Mark Davis, RPG Vice, and Jake Doyle. They start putting a beat down on Will. Kenneth Omega decides, you know what? It's time for me to come out with a pipe, and he's ready to mollywop people. They all run, skedaddle, squirm,
right,
and they leave out. And they're left alone, and Kenny just like acts like he's gonna hit Will, and then Will like cowers down, and it gets a little deep here. So Kenny then crouches down, tells Will he warned him about Don Callis, and he warned him about Moxley, and he said that this isn't the man he wants to fight at Wembley Stadium, and extends his hand, and he says, "I hope you understand. I can't help you like this again." But he said, "From here on out, it's just me and you." And he doesn't need anyone interfering in their stuff. And then Will says, "I don't need you helping me." So the beef is on.
It is ready to go. Sauteed and everything.
Right? BJ said he was wondering why Kenny had Finley Shillelagh. That was a pipe, good sir.
Listen, the shillelagh.
For the shellacking. It's more like it. Yeah. Absolutely insane. But I thought a good opening segment to talk about the main event of All In. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay is more than likely the last match going on, if I had to guess. And they are building up to this match. It wasn't like that week with the slap.
Oh,
you liar! You liar! That I haven't clipped, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm using that on people all the time.
Oh man,
Kenny slapped the hell out of him.
Dude, listen. I keep telling this dude over here, man. Listen, y'all gotta stop slapping people. Like that. Why is this a thing? It should not be a thing. All of a sudden, you just wait, what?
He said, "Will acting like a punk." All I'm saying, man, I think we're gonna see a different version of Ospreay in 18 days when we get to the to the show.
I think what we're going to see is going to be more of a I don't want to say stealth assassin, because I don't think he's doing things in a stealthy mode. So I think it's a chaotic move, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. It's gonna be interesting to see where they go. From there, we move into talks of the Casino Gauntlet.
Big talks.
Big talks. This is where things began to get a little bit more interesting, we'll just say. Right. I don't know, Derek. What did you what did you think of this one, man? This is where I thought Paul White was starting to shine with his little nuances.
Oh yeah.
And in this one, MJF, Nick Wayne, and Speedball Mike Bailey compete for that number 2 gauntlet spot. We know Andrade has number 1. MJF is back. His leg is still taped up, by the way. So something to at least pay attention to.
Right. Which could which can get worked when the match comes. You know what I mean? Like, and I smell blood in the water. That leg is messed up. I'm about to go to work.
Could be.
Go to work. But all in all, as a was a triple threat, this was actually pretty good. Actually, no, this was good. Sorry, I didn't mean to say pretty good. That I felt that was the disservice.
You're fine. You're fine. Shout out to my girl, Queen of the Indies. What's going on, Tiff? Appreciate you. She's in the chat. Definitely did some big interviews with people who have appeared on Ring of Honor and Rev Pro. Make sure that you are locked in with her as well. What up?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was fun though. MJF came out, like we said, leg was all taped up. Him and Nick Wayne working together, I thought was pretty interesting.
Like the master and the protege, Darth Vader and I say Skywalker.
We're gonna give him Yoder.
Nah, Yoda was cooking. You know, I remember seeing that in the movies, and I geeked out when I saw Yoda fighting with the lightsaber. I'm like, greatest movie of all time.
No doubt. Nick Wayne is a featured player for sure. And Nick Wayne, if you don't know, is going to be on Ring of Honor challenging Bandito for the world title. When is that? Is that next week? Yeah, next weekend. Next Friday, I believe. So
that's going to be fire.
Hold on, let me make sure I got my dates right. Yes, the 21st. ROH Death Before Dishonor. I'm really looking forward to that show. I think next week I'll try to scooch in some quick predictions with Derek, and we'll talk about it. I don't know if there's going to be a review for it. Probably not. Maybe if we get lucky. But we'll definitely be talking about Ring of Honor. Even we have to bring it up quickly. But yeah, love watching me some ROH. Nick Wayne, future AEW champion and possibly ROH world champion. That's for sure.
Yes.
Tiff said, can she teleport to ROH next weekend? You could try.
Right.
You could try. I wish I was there too.
If you could do it, let me know and we can go together.
Jorge says, hi guys. How you know?
How you know?
In this match, though, Speedball I thought was fantastic. Once again, hit a beautiful moonsault onto MJF and Nick Wayne after they started having trouble. Feet loaf sandwiches for everybody. Just passing them out, man. Catch up on them and all that.
You get a toenail. You get a toenail.
Yo, come on, bro. He hits the Ultimo Weapon on Nick Wayne as well. So Nick Wayne gets beat up pretty badly. MJF finds a way to sneak in, salt of the earth, locks it in. Nick Wayne is stuck, nowhere to go but to tap out. MJF has the number 2 spot. Can he pull it off again and win this and earn himself another title shot?
Man, I don't know. I think this one is one of those times where you think you can say he's got this or she's got this, but I think I think this one here is that one's the tough one. This one's probably going to be the toughest one because of the match calibers that you're going to get.
Not going to lie, Derek. I got Hank Hill vibes when you were saying that. I don't know why. I was just going to come in on my Peggy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's only a 3-hour drive, I think. Could happen then. MJF's going to have to explain to his wife why he knows what that name means. All I know is they better not let him win. He might be able to pull it off, Jocelyn. It's a possibility is all I'm saying. I could be wrong. It's a possibility.
It's a huge possibility. Huge. It could definitely happen.
Yeah, Tiff said, I wonder if my boy Priest is going to be on ROH. I could see him getting added to the card when they start going around and figuring out some of these other matches.
Right.
We still don't know tag team matches and some of the other ones.
Right. I got gas money. You let me know when you're ready to go.
Ooh, here you go. Here you go. So MJF has earned the spot. Andrade's music hits afterwards. MJF looks scared, but then he starts laughing. If you were watching the show, Andrade was announced to have a minor injury. Nothing that's going to keep him out, from like MLP and all the other places he's been advertised for, but he just was resting, I think, this week.
Yeah.
And MJF thought it was a good laugh to get that in. And yeah, he'll be back. And these two are going to definitely throw hands at the pay-per-view.
Yes. Oh God, that's going to be chef's kiss right there. That one, I think that one is going to outshine quite a bit. Not saying that the card is bad, because it's definitely not bad. I just think that match right there is going to, that match is going to really knock it out of the park.
Yeah. Yeah, and MJF still walking around with the title. I don't understand this delusional MJF thinking he's still the champ stuff. I'm like, bro, give it up.
But you know what, though?
No, they try to do some ladder match crap. Get it out of here, bro. We ain't doing that.
Well, let's go, Tiff. What if, be a good storyline for MJF? You continue this in from where he's at now. Let's just say he's got his mind set on the title. He knows he's gonna win it. Long story short, he does not win it. What if we just go the route of having MJF just finally snap?
That's what I think is already happening, like with him carrying the title. Like, you clearly lost, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, play it off of that, and then just like, boom, just keep it going.
Because if you win, what is it? You got to give Tony a week's notice. I like that better, by the way. Like, I've told that on Clash of the Podcast, which Sean has just popped in here. He said, "Brother Conrad, my guy Derek, what a great night of pro wrestling, and what a revolutionary idea." He said you could be your ladder match could be the direction they are going. That's fine. Just watch yourselves. That's all I'll say. But yeah, it could be. It could be. And I agree, Derek, crash out Max. I think he's already there. Like, or at least it's beginning.
Yeah, I definitely feel like if it hasn't already started, this is the beginning of the end of. I think we just call him Max.
No, we ain't calling him that. That's MJF, darn it. We worked too hard to get that name over. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if MJF makes it. We don't know who else is in this match. There could be other people. Sometimes there's surprises in here.
Mm-hmm.
We will see. Maybe some fan favorites from the UK will pop out.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
It would be nice.
Always. Next up, we get Divine Dominion backstage, Derek. They are in the Brawling Birds lair, as I like to call it, a bar.
Right.
And they talk their crap and say, yeah, we're going to have our big match at the show for the women's tag titles. Cool. And then they drop the mugs on the ground.
Right.
Wasting beer and mugs. Like, what is this? Fridays? You can't be doing that, walking around. This ain't TGIF. What is this? Pick that up. Clean that up. But they dropped them, and it looks like they are ready. If I'm the Brawling Birds, those are fighting things that you just did.
Yeah. You don't go into our pub and think you could do whatever you feel like doing and not have the consequences come your way.
For sure. And if I see people saying a lot of Rev Pro guys, I can see Michael Oku showing up. I'll make a bold prediction. I'm going to guess Leon Slater shows up in this match too. There we go.
That'd be a good one.
I convinced my god sister and her boyfriend to watch All In at my place. Oh, party at Jocelyn's. Let's go.
Let's go.
Matt said waste a perfectly good beer. I think they saw someone do that in an Applebee's once. Oh, goodness. Yes. Mick Foley backstage with the Bang Bang Gang. Derek, you enjoyed this one.
You know what? The little like that was dope to me.
Well, no, it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like this. Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff for me is pure gold for me.
I love it because Foley wants to be down so bad with the Bang Bang Gang. He's like, yeah, man, this is so cool, man.
Right.
They're like just a cool version of what's happening. I love that Foley just wants to be in it, man.
But you know what though? You play it right. You can have that all of the time. And it doesn't have to be with just them. It could be with anybody if you do it right. And it's refreshing because it doesn't stick to the script, so to speak. It's not written in stone like this is what you gotta do. No. This is what we're gonna do.
They just seem free flowing and they actually seem like they're friends. That's what made it work. Now, Jay White was actually basically hyping up his match. It's Bullet Club leader versus ex Bullet Club leader, or excuse me, 2 ex Bullet Club leaders are going to face off. David Finlay, Jay White. I feel like they're both pretty much banned from New Japan at this point, according to their storylines at least. But they are out there and they are going to have a match with each other. And I thought they did a good job at least trying to hype it up. And I love that someone said maybe the return of Buddy Matthews. It looks like he is returning to the ring, first on the Indies. So
let's go.
Right?
About time.
I'm a fan of Foley in the role. They jump in Foley, the War Dogs. Finley never got jumped out. Not yet. Still time. I wouldn't mind if someone put the boots to Finley. How dare he?
Finley.
That's me, Pops. And that leads us to our first Continental Challenge here. So you may be wondering, what is this? What is the Continental Cup? If you haven't been paying attention, you've been living under a rock. I got you, I guess. I got you. But it is a summertime single elimination tournament here. Basically, you got 16 names. They're going to wrestle each other. When you win and you advance, your name goes back into the hat for each round. And then Tony picks them once again out of a hat, a.k.a. a Jaguars helmet. And the tradition continues. Who's in it? There you go. The first round matches are here. And some of these matches have already been decided. And we're going to talk about those momentarily so that you guys can know what happened in this one. But really good here, man. I like the DDTs that Finley was hitting. They were really focused on making you think like, oh, Jay White might lose this. Because when he was grabbing his neck, I'm like, oh no. I began to worry for him for a second. I was like, oh, they got me, bro. Yeah. I felt sympathy.
Yeah.
Why do I feel this way? I'm a smart fan. No, you're supposed to enjoy wrestling. I was like, they got me. I was feeling the sympathy. I was like, oh no, get up, Jay. Get up, man. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back.
Go ahead. Finish your thought.
The brain buster onto the knee was fantastic. Yes. And then Derek knows he went for it again. No. Not today. Blade runner that ass right out of that tournament. GG's, good night. Jay White wins. Fantastic work.
You know what? I know it's cliche to ask them to keep doing something like that every time. But I think it's one of those you have to do it every time, no matter what you do. Because the reversal out of that. That was fire.
Now the question is, how much is it going to take out of Jay White into his next match?
That is what, and he is, we'll say, partially injured.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what the quote unquote injury is. You know, God forbid that it's a real one. Definitely don't want that to happen. But if he's playing the Carfax role and
Carfax,
you're not Carfax.
It's a Carfax. Someone tell them to sponsor us. That's fine. We'll take a sponsorship.
Oh, that one got. What was I saying?
I'm gonna put that Fox in the corner just for Derek.
Right,
now.
Yeah, there you go. You know, it's one of those situations where it's set up for like the perfect unravel.
Yeah, I don't know if we're still going to get that match because to me, Jay White's a potential finalist when you looked at all those names that were on there.
Yeah.
Because let's see here. Jay White's going to join. Let's see who's moved on already. Claudio Castagnoli got his win. Orange Cassidy has won, and Eddie Kingston has won. So now Jay White's in there, and we'll have another match in the main event to determine that between Moxley and Jungle Jack Perry.
Yeah. But you know what? This is set up for honestly, just the perfect setup.
Shout out to BJ. They value my vehicle at double what I paid for. I'm a fan of the Fox.
It's definitely set up for the perfect role to get things Boogie and set up some really good rivalries, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we're gonna still see the Bang Bang Gang in some way, shape, or form versus the Dogs in some way,
Oh,
shape, or form.
Has to be, especially when Gabe Kidd comes back.
Yeah, because we're almost at the end of the G1. I think by this weekend we're gonna know who the finalists are, and people can start beginning to move around again. And we'll get back to some normalcy until we get to Wrestle Kingdom. So yeah, we got some stuff happening. Like I said, after this we get a big time promo here, Derek. Depending on how you feel about all this, we have new trios champs again. And I'm fine with that, by the way. Like the bouncing around of the titles does not upset me like it does some other people. I'm cool with it. Sometimes it's kind of refreshing right now to see it versus seeing like the long-term champions.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. We're moving things around, we're doing some things. Now, in this, we have the new trios champs. They're out there talking, and Hangman's ready to speak a little Spanish to the fine folks of Las Vegas, and then he gets interrupted by whose house?
Swerve's house.
Prince, Nana, and Swerve Strickland come out, and Swerve says he sees three people who have trauma bonded because they all have something in common, and that's losing to him. Then he gets on Hangman and says, like, what's your story going to be riding off into the sunset with these two? He says, you've done a lot of heinous shit this year and you have nothing to show for it. Swerve, good comeback by the Hangman. And after that, like they demand the demand, excuse me, comes out and they bring Lethal Swirl with them. I don't know why Jay White's dressing, or not Jay White, Jay Lethal's dressing like he's in the demand now. And they're all rolling together. The homies are out there. And Ricochet comes to say, like, they stole those trios titles from us. We want them back. And now Derek didn't like he thought there was gonna be some big old tag match happening, which there still could be.
Listen, I definitely thought that it was going to be an 8-man tag match. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. I don't want to see it. Please, God, no.
But listen, there's still potential here.
No, and that's what scares me, because there is still potential for this to happen.
There is. So while Swerve is out there, he's out there and he's just like, listen, I'm here to let y'all know. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing any of these games. We could do whatever. And Ricochet is basically out there crying about the trios titles. And then he goes, oh, and Swerve, don't think I forgot about you. Remember, during the Continental Classic, the C2, many years back, I believe it was in New York City, they threw toilet paper at Ricochet. And Derek forgot about that because Derek was like, why are they beefing? I was just like, wait, Derek, you forgot, bro. He threw the toilet paper, and then they immediately went to it and explained it.
Yes.
Who says they don't tell stories or remember stuff? I like that sometimes the heels will be like, no, I remember what you did to me, dog. I ain't forget about that.
Right.
And I thought it was really, really good. And thank you, Jorge, for the yes, the good, the bad, and the ugly is the name. I don't know if they can use that officially.
I mean,
someone probably owns it, knowing their luck. But
I mean, at the end of the day, can you really do anything? Because regular Joes like us could say that, and then what, go around flagging people, putting microphones on people's stuff, like, oh, you said this, you weren't supposed to.
Hold on, I have seen people steal my logo though for EPW, and I was like, so yeah, I won't say the person's name. We're good, we're cool now for the record. But someone did steal it, and then when I said, "Yo, you took my logo," they were like, "No, I didn't," and I was like, "Yo, we're about to play this game," and then I think he thought I was bluffing. I was like, "I own that," and he was like, "No, you don't," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then as soon as he got that thing, yo, my bad, dude, my bad. As soon as he got that warning, I was like, hey, bro, you were the one. I tried to talk to you and be cool about it.
Right.
And he was just like, my bad, bro, my bad. And like I said, we're good now. Yeah, Hangman with those wartime flashbacks after seeing Swerve, you just hear staple guns getting stapled. Just so. Oh yeah. The whole mood shifted for the show for me when Swerve showed up. Like once a few things get cleared up, AEW is gonna have a too tough main event scene to choose a favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a lot going on. So now he's kind of back in the mix with Hangman. He talked crap to them and he's been beefing with them. But at the same token, Ricochet and them are out there and nobody likes them. Will Hangman join forces with them to go up against them? But so let's see. The Demand have 3 people, as we know, GOA and Ricochet.
Right.
Lethal Swirl has Jay Lethal, Lee Johnson, Blake Christian. So that's 6.
Yep.
We got the Trios champs, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Ricochet. Derek, could you now? I'm gonna throw something crazy out there.
Okay.
This is
all right.
crazy fan theory.
Oh boy.
One more time. This might be a clip. Crazy fan theory about Swerve's involvement at AEW All In. Derek, what if they say, you know what? Screw it. Let's just put New Day in a match. And they put New Day with them. Are you gonna be okay with the 6-on-6 then? This could be good, bro.
I don't know if my moral compass will allow this.
You gotta allow it, bro.
Nah, that's too much.
Or Lethal Twist. Quills, they don't matter. You know they losing. Now on Dynamite, at least. Ring of Honor, I'll give them some credit, but not on Dynamite. Not on Dynamite for the brothers.
Yeah, no, you know what?
They getting walked.
Oh, yeah, big time. Big time.
But I'm happy they're getting time though, especially Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. Like, good for them.
But you know what though? Those are up and coming wrestlers that have a high. Well, in my opinion, I feel like have a high ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not on the right promotion yet, but that's because of the roster size.
But would you? So let me ask this. Maybe this is a better question for you and the chat. Would Swerve and New Day be a good trios team or faction? Like Prince Nana with New Day, right. Whatever their names are going to be. I assume it's going to be Kofi and Austin Creed will be their names.
Let's see.
I'll just call them straight up Kofi.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I don't know, bro. That one's tough. That one's tough.
It's not a bad group.
It's not. By no means.
And I would love Nana managing them,
which would be phenomenal because yes, they can talk, but Nana's got that.
And yo, listen, I already know Mega Ran's probably about to drop some fire for them boys. I'm just letting you know.
Yes. And if he doesn't, I'd be surprised.
Jesus says yes, but they need to add someone else besides them. Who's the question? Matt said bring back the Embassy, Swerve, Kofi, and Austin Creed. They could go back with that name. Mm-hmm. Maybe they could win the ROH tag titles. Blake Christian is nice. Quills, that would not be a bad match for the ROH pay-per-view either. Like, I will take Lethal Twist, Blake Christian, and Lee Johnson. I don't know why my brain is not working tonight with the like trios teams. Too many probably tonight.
I told you, bro.
See, no, that is. I was cutting him off because that's not a W for Derek. This is a show about being positive about these matches, Derek. That's what I'm trying to get.
Listen, even in describing what the match is supposed to be, still complete chaos.
Right?
The chaos is ensued into the normal conversation.
Ooh, okay. Jesus said like they need a big muscle guy in the group then.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that.
The question is, who do you go with? What, you talking about like Satnam Singh? What are we saying here? About to bust Satnam out?
Satnam Singh.
You could find somebody. Maybe Hammerstone? Someone? I don't know.
Possibly Hammerstone.
He said too many trios and Swirl was a better name. Listen, Lethal Twist, man. Sounds like a good ice cream you're about to get from like one of the local places. Custard. Ooh, yeah. Get yourself a nice twist cone. Yeah. You want it dipped in chocolate? I could do that too. I just thought about that video you had sent me cutting Macho Man promos in the shower. For the record, someone else made this, not me, but somebody was cutting Macho Man promos in the shower. And they're like, my wife listening to me cut these promos. Yeah, look out. I was like, what is this, bro? Yo, Eric Redbeard as the muscle. I don't know if I could go with that either. I need the Hurt Business to get back in here, and I'm back in here with all this. They did just join up with Shane Taylor Promotions. If you're not watching Collision, they did show like, all right, we got a deal. I don't know what that means. I don't know where we're going with this, but
in all actuality,
and they might get involved in this too,
right? Which would make it very.
Oh, thank you.
Very interesting.
Correction, Hurt Syndicate. Yes.
I think it would make it very, very interesting to pretty much clear house for that.
He said, "What's Lance Archer doing? Lance Archer's protecting your boy Don Callis." Here's the wild card about how Swerve and maybe Shane Taylor Promotions. Just a thought, but I forgot. They're trying to work with the Hurt Syndicate. Yeah, so potential is there.
Oh yeah, the potential is definitely there.
And Derek, we could be totally wrong about this, and maybe Swerve. It could be Swerve and New Day as the match against the other trios, which I think would be fire. And this is just fodder until we get to where we need to go.
Oh, bro. We do it that
you would prefer that more than
probably,
a big They did a ladder match one time.
You know, if you give me that, like I said,
they need a female edition, maybe Athena with Nana, that'd be fine.
I'll take that. I'll accept that.
There's a lot of chocolate on Collision. Zaslav busy waiting on that Paramount check. Paramount about to be writing some $1 million checks after they got that court date.
Listen,
I think this deal might fall through.
Listen,
Conrad's opinion.
I'm telling you, bro. A lot of chocolate.
We spent a lot of time on that segment, D. Let's keep it moving. And I like chocolate. After this, Mercedes Moné interrupts Willow's.
Milk or dark?
I'm a milk guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, none of that dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, it gets too dark chocolatey. It gets like chalky to me, like that. And I don't know how you know how chalk tastes, but it tastes weird.
You know, I was just thinking that. I was like, it's kind of like a chalk taste to it.
Yeah, like ugh.
Right.
Like it sounded like a good idea, that you taste it and you're like, no, this was not a good idea.
It's usually not a good idea when you can smell it and like you just don't get that feeling. Like,
Now we know about Willow, Mercedes, all in, it's all set.
Willow.
Willow ends up doing an interview with Renee. Mercedes just pops in.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show people, though. She came in, started whipping her with her belt, the Owen Foundation Championship belt that she has, puts a beat down on Willow. Can I just say this? Might be one of the funniest moments in the show for the night. And I have to say a bad word, so I'm preparing everyone. If you're listening with your kids and stuff, I'm going to get ready to say a bad word, but I thought it was hilarious, and I got to say it so you know the context. There was a fan talking like this. You see it. You can hear them in the background. Mercedes! Or they were like, Sasha, come back home. And then Mercedes was just like, bitch. I was in tears. I felt like it was for that fan because of when they said it. Mercedes, come back home.
Yeah.
Yo, perfect timing. If you go back and listen to it, please leave that fan part in.
Yes.
Please.
Yes. You gotta leave that in because it won't do it justice and you won't understand why. So you gotta leave it in so that you can understand what was happening and what was being said.
And they deserve it. Stop asking her to go back to WWE. She can do whatever. Let wrestlers do what they want. Golly.
You know what? Like let this be.
See, he knew to the fans screaming, Sasha, we love you. Sasha, come home. Then on cue, Mercedes, shut up, bitch. Oh, Vegas drunks. They were pretty good, like I said, for the most part. Mercedes responded on X. The Fed always sending people to watch our show. Gotta chill. But I thought this was a good segment. Dude, this is still the one match where I don't feel confident in predicting who's going to win. This is like the most 50-50 match between Mercedes and Willow. I'm happy for both of them. I like both of them. I don't think you can make me mad either way. I just want a great match. That's where I'm at with this.
Yeah, I agree. I just want it to be great. That's it. We don't need to overdo it. Just be great at what it's supposed to be.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, TNT Championship, Mr. Two Fly, the one you look up to, the Jet, Kevin Knight. It looks like they just wrote the Jet because that's who he is. Taking on Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho lost the stash. He was looking a little younger.
Yes. And you know what? Big shout out to Jericho for bringing back the old nostalgia pose.
Oh yeah, no. Well, you also with the you like the little firework pop, the little.
Oh yeah, that little firework pop in the beginning to set the tone and start everything off. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, Jericho's back at it. Don Callis was feeling a little fly too tonight. I was like, hey, yo, chill out with this.
Good old daddy boy. What are you doing, my guy?
He was out there having a ball. Don Callis is a fool. He actually did not get on commentary tonight. Thank you. I prefer that. He's the manager. Let him manage the talent.
Yeah,
you don't need to be on commentary all the time.
Yeah, so sometimes it's not needed, and sometimes it is needed, and then you don't have everything in place to do so. You're just ready to go, but then vice versa, where it's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Keep it going. I can't think of the word right now.
People forget how she left home, but I guess her feelings don't count. Yeah. Marcus, what's good? Marcus the Entertainer said Tekla was screwed. I won't say she was screwed. No. I, honestly, Derek, we kind of knew from jump. We were like, she ain't making it to All In with
no. She wasn't gonna make that stretch. But you know what? She had a very good stretch, though.
I still think she should be on the pay-per-view too.
Like, yeah.
They should try to find a way to get her into something. I don't know what that is yet. This is the second year Mercedes is in the women's title match. Yeah, she's fantastic. When they start the "You Deserve It" chant, I thought "We Want Tables" was coming.
Tables would have been full.
Right. Good TNT title match. I'm glad people like this one. I really enjoyed this one too. Kevin Knight going on the ramp, Derek, with Jericho. Like he was putting the boots to him, and Jericho ended up doing like a fireman's carry off the shoulders, slamming him onto the ramp. Chases Don Callis around. They traded some small packages with each other. Then they both put their feet on the ropes. Kevin Knight got caught. Jericho didn't. Scared you a little bit though. I thought possibly the champ,
just a little bit.
Derek called it before Jericho even did this. Kevin Knight's going up for a hurricanrana, and Jericho power bombs him into the walls of Jericho. He's got it locked. You can clearly see him and Don are like working together. This right here, you got a couple like, this was like awkward a little bit. Don pops him with the screwdriver in the head. You think it's done for Jericho? Nope, he kicks out. Finds a way to kick out, and that was after a coast to coast. Then he goes for the UFO splash, but Jericho catches him with a code breaker. He didn't get all of it. We'll just say,
you know what? But it was still. I still liked it though for some reason. I don't know why.
It was because Kevin Knight just sold it like he got crazily hit.
Yeah,
and it was because he was there. He got his knees up high enough. It was just he just had to grab him more.
Yeah, and I think to Jericho's defense, he's got little short arms. So
Jericho seems like a tall dude. No,
how tall is Jericho?
I don't know.
Let's look this up.
Here you go. An unnecessary overflowing abundance of Don Callis tonight. Don Callis manages like half the roster though. Quills. Hell of a run, best since Timeless Tony for sure. Jericho is out there, bro. He hits the code breaker. We get another kick out. Afterwards, Jericho's like, I'm going for the Judas effect. He goes for it. Knight ducks.
He's as tall as you.
See?
6 foot.
Not bad.
You know what? I can't see that for him though.
I've met him before. He's about the same height. Or I should say I've met him. I've seen him, I should say. I didn't bother him. He didn't look like he was in the mood. So I was like, I won't say anything.
Well,
he goes for the Judas effect. Aubrey almost gets hit. He's like, whoa. He didn't want that. Low blow by Kevin Knight. Uranagi for the win. The Jet hits his version of the rock bottom. He picks up the dub. I've seen a lot of similarities between the Jet and the Rock.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll start making CDs next too. Who knows? But he got the win. Kevin Knight is still holding on to the most defenses as the TNT champion, breaking records, man.
Hey, you know what? Big shout out to Kevin Knight because You know what? I think he exceeded the expectations faster than faster than than I had thought.
Yeah.
Um, it's nice to see that. But you know what? It's nice to see it for everybody who has that opportunity. That's not like, I don't want to say not star caliber, but not the usual suspects.
Yeah. Definitely a bright future for him coming up, in my opinion. Um, then we jump into the next match. It was Chris Statlander, Viva Van. Derek, I want your thoughts on Viva Van.
I really, you know what? I think this is my second time seeing her because I think she was on a Dynamite before, tag team match, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I thought she did good in the tag team match. Now, in a singles match, I really, really started to like her in this match tonight because this was, you know, we all know, like, here's the wash. You know, we're gonna make this quick or whatnot. You know, boom, bing, bang, boom, done. This one, I didn't have that feeling. This one was like, all right, you know, I'm getting into this one, and rightfully so because I think Viva Van can carry her own weight perfectly.
I think it was just enough offense to make you believe, like,
Yeah.
okay, Viva Van can do something in here.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna lie, they had a good job exchanging head scissors in the beginning. Viva Van did enough unique offense to like pay attention to me, and she hit that beautiful Liger spinning kick that
Which
was
was
low,
nice.
but it connected well.
It was nice.
I love it, man.
It was
Any
nice.
shades of Liger, I'm all for it. Statlander hits Saturday Night Fever. She gets the win. Afterwards, Foley comes out to interview her, and Statlander's cutting a promo. It was a better promo than we usually have seen from Statlander. I thought it was very compelling. And then Mick Foley kind of says, well, I was talking to Tony Khan. I got a scoop for a match next week, and it's going to be for the TBS title, Maya World versus Persephone versus Sheeta versus Chris Statlander in a 4-way.
Which would be control. Well, yeah, control chaos.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do here in this as well. Like it's getting.
I think this one's gonna go like, it won't be named a street fight, but it'll be a street fight.
It's gonna get a little wild, I think, between them. But it should be fun next week. So we know one match that we're talking about, and before a beating can happen from the baddies, the next tag match happens because out came Sheeta and Persephone like they were going to attack, but they couldn't because not enough time. We have the TBS champion Maya World and Thunder Rosa making our way out. Good to see Thunder Rosa back on TV.
Yes,
always respectable. And Maya World still on the underdog title reign, doing her thing. I thought Maya World got good offense in on this. Sheeta's Falcon Arrow spot was really close on Thunder Rosa, and Maya World made the save, so that was good. And yeah, Maya World wins with the fall away bridge slam to pin Sheeta afterwards. They didn't do too much with Persephone in this. She was in there. She got to showcase her stuff, but I feel like they're saving a lot of that action for next week when they're all into that 4-way.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Shout outs to all for these lovely women. They did what they were supposed to do. Very good tag team match, in my opinion. Like you said, it was nice to see Thunder Rosa back in the ring. Hopefully we get to see her more often. Maya World, shout outs to her. And he brought it up to me. I didn't know she was that young.
Yeah.
And so for her to get the stardom that she has right now is, I'll say, pristine and proper because she's holding it the way that I would expect her to. She's holding her stance very composed and very, I want to say dominant, but it's more confident.
BJ has a question for us. Do we think that Stat and Maya clash in the 4-way and we get those two 1-on-1 at All In?
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be one-on-one. I feel like they might do like a women's casino gauntlet or something. I feel like there's too many people involved. Thunder Rosa's popping back up. We have other people in that survival of the fittest, and nothing's really been flowing fully of connective tissue. Statlander's kind of went on to each and every person.
Okay.
Maybe it does make sense if it's Statlander. You could go in that direction. I wouldn't be mad though if they're all in a gauntlet trying to compete for the women's championship as well. Or you could do that. Tekla, where is she? That's a good question. We haven't seen her since she lost the championship. Like I said, I could see her being in a big Stardom matchup, or she might get in the mix with this, or Athena, or there's a lot of other people still that they got to figure out. Well, what are we doing with them?
Right. If anything, my guess would be that she comes back for this, but somewhere down the line.
I think we could be getting the championship match now, so then we're not thinking about it later. Like, okay, well, we just got a championship match 2 weeks before the show,
right?
And now they're all in the casino gauntlet, so that way,
Tekla won't be gone for long. She won't be gone for long.
Yeah, and I can see Tekla getting hers in a, like I said, the casino gauntlet could serve a purpose for, okay, Tekla and Stardom beef. We've got this happening with Statlander. This has been going on in Ring of Honor. Billy Starks can come in with Athena. We can get this popping. Yeah. Lots of things can happen here.
And real quick, you know what shocked me? When Statlander said she was built for the TNT title.
TBS.
I mean TBS. I always get those mixed up. The TBS title. She was built for that.
Not the women's.
That's what surprised me. So and I could be wrong. Could be totally wrong. But by saying that, to me that seems like she has self-doubt.
Or it could be leading to maybe a match with Willow again.
Maybe. Refresh my memory, bro. Has she ever won? She's won the women's title.
She was the world champ most of last year.
I
remember she beat Mercedes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So So I guess what I'm asking is, was it a proper
run?
Yeah.
It was. I think it was good. I think she wanted more out of it, but I think it was a solid run.
Okay. So it
was kind of to replace Toni Storm. We were there when she won.
That's right. Yeah.
Look at this guy sitting right there, right under your nose.
Yeah. So maybe to me, and like I said, I could be wrong. Maybe to me that's just like self-doubt that she feels that she can't win it again.
Could be. I mean, like a lot has changed since then too. She wanted a longer reign, and that's fine. Everybody probably does.
Well, yeah. I mean, but with the roster that you have, though, it's
kind of tough. But you also need someone who could pull people up, and I think that's the role right now she's in. Is like, let's pull some of these other people up to get them on your level.
Yeah.
So that way we can get some more matches. If there is a women's casino gauntlet, could Toni return? I don't think we're going to see Toni yet. I don't think we'll see Toni yet until
I say after Wembley.
Way after Wembley.
Yeah.
I still say give it like another 6 months. I don't think we're gonna see her till good golly. No, not even then, bro. That's in 3 months. No, I think we won't see her till next year.
Oh, okay.
Like later in the year next year too. She doesn't have to come back right away. It's no rush in my opinion with that. And you still have the whodunit storyline in your back pocket with Toni Storm too.
Yeah, you do have that.
So, and we haven't seen her tag partner in a minute either. Mina. What's she doing? See? Like there's a lot of people that are like, okay, what's happening with them?
Fair enough.
Now, before we get to our main event match, we do have these segments. Darby Allin cuts a promo. Derek said the mask was fire this week, so Darby, keep that up.
Dude, yeah, like real quick. If to me, what I would have done if I'm living in Darby's world now. To me, what I would have done, I would have made it like dark setting with just that one light hanging down, and then he just kind of walks into it and stands there, but he's talking from that side.
I liked him in the colorful setting though. I thought it was really cool. Yeah, tonight it just looked weird. It was different. Like I was like, oh, that looks cool.
Hey, fair enough. To each his own.
So Darby comes out. He basically challenges Kevin Knight to a Falls Count Anywhere match at Wembley.
Mm.
This could get crazy. How crazy? I don't know. Darby Allin's a madman.
Lots of blood, probably.
I hope not. I hope not for Darby's sake.
Mm.
But Falls Count Anywhere could Darby finally catch Kevin and take away what he has been holding onto so dearly,
Yes.
which broke Darby's record. So it could make sense if Darby wins. I'm just preparing people. Like Darby could win this. And then on the flip side, we go back and it's Kyle and Don Callis, and they're we're having a good time, we're having fun. And then Renee's talking, and a rematch gets mentioned, and Kyle says, Don, what do you mean there's a rematch? And he was like, well, I was talking with Tony during our weekly golf game. What are you doing, Tony? And he was like, we were talking, and he was like, it better not be Takeshita. And he was like, kinda. Yeah. And he was like, Takeshita got in, but he was like, but I was also able to get something out of the deal. And he's like, what is that? And he was like, well, there's another person who's owed a title shot, Okada. And this is the match that me and Jocelyn were talking about in the beginning. Yo, don't do that, BJ. I just showed Derek and them a remix of that with the Elmo's World thing. Man, big say mona la la la. Right. They ended up making a triple threat match, and like I think Matt said, this match of the year contender possibly. Mm-hmm. Okada, Kyle Fletcher, Takeshita. Fam, say no more. Don't even put these men in a match. Let them rest up for this because it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. You need all the energy.
I'm glad, BJ. Know you're in the inner circle. Kyle needs new management because Don isn't working. How you work your client into a three-way with two of the best Japanese pro wrestlers in the world? Not looking good for Don these days. If I'm Kyle, he's getting drop kicks, bro. That's why it was on the brain. It's a good mix, though, Beach. It's a good mix. I'm looking forward to that three-way match. So add that one onto the charts too. So real quick before we get on out of here, I got to show this. So right now we have the three-way match that we just talked about. We have the women's tag titles on the line. The men's casino gauntlet match we know 1 and 2. Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné are going to be going for the women's championship. The tag titles are on the line. Cage and Cope and the Bucks. World title on the line for the men. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. The card is shaping up, fam. Looking like a good one.
It definitely does look like a good one.
And we got the Continental Cup finals.
Oh, yeah.
Which will serve as the main event here.
Yeah.
If you got something to say, I'll let you say it.
No. That you touched on it. I definitely feel like that's going to be like, well, Wembley is going to be. I want to say it might be better than the first one. Might be.
Wait. When you say first one, are we talking about the very first All In 2018? You're talking about the first one AEW did. There's a difference here.
First one that AEW did.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're not. I don't think you're wrong.
It might be a stretch though,
bro. At this point, all these AEW shows are colliding with each other.
Yeah, like I said, I think it might be better, but it also might be a stretch to think it.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Jungle Jack Perry and John Moxley. I want you to take a good look at Jack Perry's face.
Right.
Take a good look because it's not going to look like that by the end of this match. Is all I'm going to say right now.
A lot of cranberry sauce being used.
For sure, brother. For sure. Jack Perry and John Moxley go at it in this main event. Fun fact, both these guys have held every singles AEW men's championship. There's also a tag title reign in there for Jack Perry. So basically, these guys are I want to say they've almost held every single title within the company. Perry's a national champion. Moxley is also a continental champion. Moxley had the international title at one point. Jack Perry had the tag titles, if we're counting that. Moxley's been the world champ.
It's a good resume.
Yeah. Both of these guys. Jack Perry was TNT champ for a while. They've held it all. They've done it all. And in this match, Jack Perry got caught with a forearm with the dive. We go to commercial break. We come back. I don't know what happened to Jack Perry. Derek just heard me go, is he all right? Do you have a jelly donut? This man is a mess, bro. John Moxley had him in a pretzel type of hole. Like, damn, brother, someone help! And where's Luchasaurus at?
Right.
Someone call Hoochiesaurus up. What is happening here? And he's bleeding. He's bleeding up. He eventually gets in the snare trap on Moxley. He's got him trying to tap out. Moxley's doing his death jujitsu stuff. He ain't playing. He's breathing hard. That baby aspirin's flowing. It's the crimson mask, and then Moxley puts on that sleeper. Once you see that right underneath the chin, I was like, oh, it's over. He's fading. He's fading. He's got him down. The ref's watching him. He just sees the arm fade. He's like, that's it. Because he wanted to stop it before, because Moxley was just doing ground and pound. Yeah. Ref goes Herb Dean on us. He just forgets that what he's going to do. Mox gets him in that choke, though. It's a wrap, Rizzy. GG's, my guy. Put Moxley in that same mix with the others. Yeah. Like we had said, who has qualified already? Orange Cassidy, Claudio, Eddie Kingston, Jay White, John Moxley. Now we've got 3 matches at the bottom here lined up for Collision, and let's see what they are now. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, happening on Collision this Saturday for the first round. 2 friends will battle, but who will walk away? Oof. Also, stablemates Brian Cage and Hechicero are going to go at it this Saturday as well for who will go on to the next round of the Continental Cup. And we also have Shibata and Nigel McGuinness also going at it. Nigel better be careful. He's got a pure title match coming up too with Lee Moriarty on the ROH pay-per-view.
You definitely got to be careful.
God's got to be. But I give tonight's show 2 thumbs up though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everything was well placed. Everything was executed nicely. You can discredit whatever I say if you want to, but this show tonight was really good.
Yeah. Jungle Jack with a star making show. And yeah, Moxley shook his hand afterward and everything. Jack got jumped, Muda scaled. It was a bloody match. Yeah, that's what makes it fun, man. Absolutely. Now, before we get on out of here, we are going to have to, real quick, I guess, I just want to address this one real quick, Derek. Your friend Bailey put up something with her working with I don't know if you want to call that a dummy or whatever they're using that for in the ring. She said, All or Nothing in the song is by the Grouch and Eli. I think that's how you say it. All In. Now, she can't show up at All In is what it sounds like, but interesting timing to say the least. Yeah, for Bailey's stories. Now, does that mean it's true? Maybe she's just messing with us to get us thinking like maybe she's gonna leave. But the possibilities are there. I just wanted to show people that. I'll leave you to your own thoughts. We've already passed Grand Slam Mexico. We have Friday, August 21st, Death Before Dishonor coming up. All In Sunday, August 30th in London. Looking forward to that show. All Out Saturday, September 26th. Wrestle Dream's been announced in Orlando, Florida. Why not us? You know, Saturday, October 17th and Saturday, November 14th, Full Gear. Woo!
We got a beautiful plate set up.
Yeah.
Cooked by
I'm worried about Full Gear though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do a review right away on that one. That one might have to be a Sunday special.
Probably.
We'll see. Or a Monday. That might be a clasher because can't be having pay-per-views on Mom Duke's birthday. What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing, man?
Yeah.
Messing me around right now, AEW. Messing me around. But we do it for the love of the game. And before we get out of here, Derek, we're going to ask this question too, because I thought it was a fun question from AEW Fan Hub. How many AEW shows have you attended? If you could list them, please do. If you know the number, tell us. If you have a favorite, tell us. Dynamite's included, all that. Rampage. I want to know how many. I think when I did mine, I came up with a total of 6. I've been to like 4 Dynamite shows. That includes ROH, Collision, and Rampage and stuff like that, and 2 pay-per-views. I went to Forbidden Door in Toronto, and I went to All Out in Toronto. Looking forward to it. I told someone earlier, I need a Toronto show again. I need some Toronto in my blood for a few days.
You know what? I agree with that. Just to have that atmosphere, and then got wrestling on top of that.
Yeah, love it. Mad at them. E said. Yeah, put it in the comment section down below. I want to read that for you guys. But listen, we're here, man. Subscribe, do what you got to do. Y'all know how we get down here at Everything Pro Wrestling. Subscribe, check out more of our cool videos. We appreciate you guys staying up late and rocking with us. You guys got work tomorrow. We got Collision on Saturday. We are looking forward to that, and we are on the road to All In. Sound off down below. Tell a friend about Everything Pro Wrestling for me and my guy Derek. We are out.